Another success in recent times has been that of finding a solution to the issue of trade plates. Now, for most people that doesn't mean anything, but if you own a garage, particularly if you live along the border and you import cars from Northern Ireland, that can be a very significant issue. And it was brought to my attention by somebody who literally ran into trouble with the law in Northern Ireland, despite the fact that they had made sure that everything was in place, all the documentation, etc. was in order, but still they were pulled in by the customs and by the RUC. This happened twice, and we brought the case to the attention of the European Commission, and we discovered there had been a number of court cases in other member states on a similar issue, and even though the legislation was clear that this shouldn't be a problem. So what is happening now is that we have new legislation that actually we will be voting on in just 2 weeks' time in Strasbourg that will clear up this issue, and from now on this should not be a problem. Another matter that's of great concern to people who live in border areas also is the issue of VRT. That's vehicle registration tax. Now, many people claim that there should be no such thing, that you should be able to import vehicles from one member state to another and not pay this tax. And at one level, that's certainly true. I mean, the free market should ensure that. However, all member states, including Ireland, have a derogation on this one. And that means that member states themselves decide the rate of VRT. Some member states have no VRT. Others have VRT with high rates, and then others have lower rates of VRT. It's different right across the EU. As I said, it probably shouldn't be there, but for now, that's the situation. And I know it's the bane of many people's lives along the border. We can't do anything right now about the imposition of VRT. But what we can try and do is to ensure that the system works well. And we've had examples of, for example, where somebody had the loan of a car, maybe some relative was visiting from Derry or Belfast or wherever, and a relative took the car to go to the shop or to go to a football match or whatever. And the car lifted by the customs, fines to be paid, etc. And we have now clarified with the European Commission, we have it in writing from them, that in a situation where the car is being loaned to another person, then no vehicle registration tax is payable on that vehicle. So we are now bringing that to the attention of the Minister for Justice and the Minister also for Finance, who has an interest in these matters, to try to get this whole area sorted so that at least in those situations where, as I said, a car is loaned, there should not be a problem. We can't solve the VRT issue, but we have found or are in the process of finding some solutions for different situations.